A ride on a New York City ferry took a scary turn tonight after the boat got stuck in the water.
Yeah, more than 100 passengers were rescued by firefighters and police. TV 1055's Tony Aiello is live in Lower Manhattan with the very latest for us tonight. Tony.
A little unwanted excitement for those passengers on a ferry bound for Sunset Park and the Rockaways. Their boat stayed afloat, but it was taking on water and stuck in the East River.
Stuck in, I don't know, some sort of mud or something.
When you commute by ferry and circumstances require you to don a life jacket, it wasn't a good trip.
We were crowded, we were hungry, we were missed. It was wonderful.
Shortly after 6, the ferry Zelinsky pulled away from Pier 11 Wall Street and almost immediately got hung up on something underwater.
The boat just started trembling a little bit, and then the captain said, well, we're stuck in the mud because of the low tide. So you could feel that rumble of the rotors hitting the seafloor, you know, so he tried to tilt the boat around, move it, but there was no way.
Yeah, they were trying a few times, trying to get the rudder to start working, and it just wasn't happening.
The captain told the 100-plus passengers to put on life jackets and prepare for evacuation. FDNY and NYPD worked in tandem, loading passengers onto police boats for the 60-second trip back to shore.
It was wonderful. Rescued at sea by the cutest police and firemen ever.
Thank you, Jesus.
Tell me, how was it?
We're alive and well and dry. No complaints.
No passengers were injured. They were quickly loaded onto another boat to complete their trip. The Zelinsky is likely to be out of service for some time with damage to the hull.
It was a slight hole in the hull, nothing major, nothing where the boat would sink. Right now we're pumping out some water that the boat had taken on.
Back live at Pier 11, you can see first responders are still there at the ferry Zelinsky, and we saw some divers arrive on the dock, giving every indication they're going to go into the water and do some kind of inspection. The ferry is operated by the Hornblower Company. It is subsidized by the city. This ferry service is a big initiative of Mayor de Blasio to provide transportation options. And tonight an investigation is underway to determine what exactly the boat got stuck on and were proper procedures followed and was proper equipment on board and in use that could have prevented this mess. Live at Pier 11 Wall Street, Tony Aiello, TV 1055.